Hey guys, Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and we are bringing you Game 19 of our 2020 Mets Before Play. They are 13-5 so far, and this is Game 3 of a home series against the Colorado Rockies here in Citi Field in New York, New York, on the 16th of May, 2020. Calm weather, 62 degrees Fahrenheit at game time. South winds out of the southwest, 2 to 3 miles an hour. Nothing going to really affect the way the ball travels too awful much. Perhaps on the long ball might give it 5 more feet of carry, but not going to affect it much at all. Let's review the last few games. We have the homestand so far. Games 14 through 16 was a sweep of the San Francisco Giants, where the Mets won 8-0, 3-1, and 12-8. Then the Rockies came to town. Rockies won 6-2, and then yesterday the Mets won 9-5, and they stand at 13-5. And this is Game 19 coming up. Let's go over the starting lineups, and we'll hit some baseball. For your visiting Colorado Rockies, Trevor Story, shortstop, leadoff. Nolan Arenado batting second, third baseman. Charlie Blackmon batting third. He's out in right field. Ian Desmond is in, platooning today in center field. He'll bat cleanup. Josh Fuentes, platooning as well. First base, he'll bat fifth. Raimel Tapia, left fielder, comes up to sixth. Ryan McMahon, second baseman, seventh. Drew Butera is giving the catcher a rest. He will bat eighth, and the starting pitcher for the Colorado Rockies is going to be Antonio Sanzatella. He will bat ninth. For your New York Mets, starting lineup, Ahmed Rosario, shortstop, leadoff. Eduardo Nunez is going to play the hot corner today. Give McNeil a day off. A little bit of, perhaps, platooning as well. He'll bat second. J.D. Davis, left fielder, batting third. Jake Marisnick, center fielder. He'll be cleanup. Peter Alonso up to fifth in the lineup today. He'll play first base. Robinson Cano will play second base, batting sixth. Michael Conforto, right fielder, batting seventh. Tomas Nido is giving Wilson Ramos a day off, so he'll be catcher, batting eighth. And the starting pitcher for the Mets, Steven Matz, of surprising strikeout repute. He'll be bat ninth. All right, so that's just about it. Let's put him right there. Why not? Okay. You guys ready for some baseball? Today's officiating crew here at Citi Field is going to be Phil Cousy behind home plate. First base is going to be DJ Rayburn. The official out by second is going to be C.B. Buckner, and Kerwin Danley is over on the third base foul line. Let's play some baseball. Here we go. Steven Matz on the mound. Trevor Story leading off. 3-6-6. Not a pinch hitter. Fly ball to center field. Jake Marisnick gets underneath that. Makes the easy catch for out number one. Nolan Arenado at the plate. 1-2-6. Fresh. It's a hard line shot up the middle, right at Cano's glove. Saves the base hit. 2 outs. Charlie Blackmon now. Steven Matz, 1-5-5. He is a home run king, and that's a long fly ball to center field, headed for the Big Apple. Marisnick watches a sail over. Charlie Blackmon, 2 out solo shot, top of the first, and the Rockies get on the board early. 1-0. Steven Matz just watches that one go. And Desmond now at the plate. Rockies up 1-5-6. He is not a whiffer, outfield drama. Fly ball hit to center field, and it's going to fall in for a base hit in front of Marisnick. So 2 outs, 1 already across. Ian Desmond is on first base. Josh Fuentes comes up. Matz with the pitch. 2-5-6. He is not struggling. No champion or patient on the batter. Infield drama. Ground ball by Fuentes. 3-5 is hit at Nunez. He is semi-iron. He is iron. Not able to make the routine play. Gets past him. Ball rolls past him for a single into left. And that is going to get Desmond to second. Rockies looking to score early and often here. Steven Matz The pitch to Raimel Tapia, 1-2-2. He is not a workman. That is a indistinguishable dot right there. Not a workman, 1-2-2 champ or whiffer. Decider die says no. Hard shot to left. Nunez gets his glove up, makes the catch. So the Mets get out of the first, give up a run. Wow. Captain Whiteout on the scene already. And get the daggone thing to work. Whatever. One. Alright. Here we go to the bottom of the first inning. Steven Matz giving up a run. Antonio Senzatella is going to come out, take some warm-up pitches with Drew Butera. He'll face Ahmed Rosario, Eduardo Nunez, and J.D. Davis. So far, don't neglect to do the work. Ahmed Rosario is a .363 batter. 4 doubles, 5 homers. Stolen a couple of bases. 3 errors in the field. Senzatella with the pitch. 1-5-5. Homer King, he is not. Fly ball to center field. Ian Desmond gets underneath it. Squeezes his mitt and makes the catch. That's out number 1. Next up is going to be Eduardo Nunez. Nunez has played in 13 games so far. 10 of 33, so he's batting .303. 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Struck out 6 times. Senzatella with the pitch. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye batter, nope. That's going to be a strikeout for Senzatella. 2 down, we go to J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis has played in all 18 games so far. .383 batter, doing very well. Tied for team lead with 5 homers and has 18 RBI. Senzatella 1-1-6. Sorry, we're doing baseball right now. 4-6. Hot pitcher just struck out. He is. Called third strike on Davis. So that is going to be out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Mets. We go to the top of the second inning. 1-0 is your score. Steven Matz comes out. Doesn't have a strikeout yet. Of course, can't get it every single game, I suppose. He will face 7-8-9. Ryan McMahon, Drew Butera, and Antonio Senzatella. The pitcher, 1-2-6. He is fresh. Cracked up the middle. Cano moves to his right. Makes the grab of the line drive. That is out number 1. Drew Butera comes to the plate. Matz is set. 2-3-6. The pitch. Not there. Not there. And Butera works a walk. Gets the free pass on Matz. Brings up Senzatella. Senzatella is going to bunt. We're going to look at the red die. That is a 3. And he... Okay, here comes the pitch. Senzatella lays it down the third base line. In charging is Eduardo Nunez. Fires it over to Cano covering. So that is going to be out number 2. But Butera will advance to second. 5-4 sack. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Man in, runner in scoring position. Matz with the pitch. 5-5-6. Ace pitcher, no. Sad second, no. That's going to be a double to right, and that'll score Butera. RBI double with 2 outs in the top of the second by Trevor Story, and it is 2-0 Rockies. Brings up Nolan Arenado, runner still in scoring position. 2-4-5. Hero batter. Yep, that's a single into left. And Story looking around third. Foul ball, roll them all. Yep, he is headed for home. He is a normal runner, so we're going to have 1-4 is safe. He's in there. RBI single by Arenado. 3-0 Rockies, 2 outs, man on first in Arenado. Charlie Blackmon comes up. Matz giving up some runs in this game. 2-4-4. He's not an ace. Batter is not a champion. Decider die says he's a whiffer. That is strike 3 for Blackmon. Swinging at the knee cheese. Strikeout number 1 for Matz, but he's given up 3 hits, 3 runs in 2 innings. Go to the bottom of the second inning, and Antonio Senzatella is set to face 4, 5, 6 of the Mets battery, and Marisnick, Alonso, and Cano. Jake Marisnick. Here's the pitch from Senzatella, 1-1-4. He is fresh. Ground ball hit sharply by Marisnick, fielded by Trevor Story. Gets it over to Josh Fuentes for out number 1. Peter Alonso at the plate. 2, 3, 5. He's not a wild pitcher. He is not an eager batter. Hard ground ball hits a second right at Ryan McMahon. Takes the one hopper. Flips it over to Fuentes. That is out number 2. Robinson Cano, the left-hander, coming up. Senzatella with the pitch. 3, 5, 6. That is righty-lefty matchup. Nothing there. Utility, said sack. Nope. That's a single hit hard down the first base line past the glove of Josh Fuentes into right. Blackman backs him up, gets it in. And Cano, that is a hit for him so far in this season. He is .371 batting. He's got 5 homers and 14 RBI. Has struck out 11 times. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Rockies up 3-0. Michael Conforto at the plate. Senzatella is set for his delivery. Conforto is a .365 batter. 4 homers. Team leading 23 RBI. Struck out 14 times. 15 walks. Getting on base a lot. 2, 3, 5. The pitch. He is not eager. That's going to be a hard ground ball. Hits the second base right at McMahon again. Fires it over to Fuentes for out number 3. And Senzatella gets out of the inning. 3-0 Rockies. We go to the top of the third. Steven Matz comes out. He's given up 3 runs so far. Rojas is keeping an eye on him. He's telling Nito, do not let him go any longer than necessary. We got to stay in this game. Desmond is up. 2-2-4 is your pitching at home. Matz is pitching at home. Pops it up in the center of the infield. Ahmed Rosario gets underneath it. Easy work of the pop-up. That is going to be 1 away. So far, Steven Matz this year has started 3 games. He's 3-0. He's struck out 33 so far. He's got a 2.49 ERA and a 0.97 whip. So he's pitching well so far in the early stages of this season, and you can see why. Everyone's kind of surprised at how the first 2 innings have gone. Josh Fuentes at the plate. Matz with the pitch. 2-2-3. He is a slugger, and he is a whiffer. That is strikeout number 2 for Steven Matz. Raimel Tapia comes up. Steven Matz with the pitch. 3-4-6. Eager. Decider Die says yes. Fly ball to right center. Michael Conforto charging over. Marisnick has a better angle on it. Calls Conforto off and makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. Rockies are retired in order. We go to the bottom of the third. Antonio Senzatella set to come out and face the bottom of the Mets order in Tomas Nido, Steven Matz, and then back up to the top for Ahmed Rosario. Nido, his first start of the season right here. 2-6-6. No runner on first. He's the leadoff batter of the inning and pops a single into center. Drops right in front of Ian Desmond. So they start off well. Steven Matz is going to come up. He is going to lay down the bunt, reading the red. 4. And he drops one down the first base line. Charging in is Josh Fuentes. He gets it, fires around, and throws it back up to Ryan McMahon for out number 1. Second baseman covering. That's going to advance Nido to second. So the Mets have a runner in scoring position here. Bottom of the third, down 3-0. 1 out. Ahmed Rosario comes up to the plate. Alrighty. And here we go. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye batter, no. That's a strikeout. That is Senzatella's 3rd of the game. 2 outs. Eduardo Nunez at the plate. Trip 5s. Ace or star, he is not. Oh, he's a semi-struggler. Mirror. Scrapper batter. He is not. It's a long fly ball. This one is back. It is going. Raimel Tapia follows it. Watches a sail over his head. Nunez, home run to the left. 2-run shot with 2 outs in the bottom of the third, and the Mets pull to within 1. Tomas Nido scores. Eduardo Nunez scores. 3-2 is your score. Rockies in front. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. J.D. Davis is set. Alright, J.D. Davis. Dink. Yep. Here's the pitch. 4-5-5. Workman pitcher. He is not. Patient batter. He is not. Hard ground ball hit the first. Scooped up by Fuentes. Takes 3 steps over to get the force to end the inning. Mets pull to within 1 run. We go to the top of the fourth. Your score, Colorado 3, New York 2. Again, Mets are 13-5 so far in this before play. And we would like to bring you our sponsor. Bic Blue Roller Ink Pen Cap. Takes care of that earwax like a champ. Alright, here we go. Top of the fourth. Steven Matz is set. He'll be facing Ryan McMahon, Drew Batera, and Antonio Senzatella, bottom of the Rockies order. Here comes the pitch, 1-2-5. He is not a struggler. Patient batter, he is not. That is a whiffer. Strike 3. Third strikeout for Matz. Better late than never. Drew Batera, catcher, at the plate. Matz with the pitch. 1-2-2. Flash. Yep, that's another strikeout. Alrighty, so we have got 2 more strikeouts there. That is 4 of the last 6 batters struck out. The last 6 set down. Matt seems to have settled into his groove here. 1-2-3, both flash and fresh. Strikeout number 5. He strikes out the side against the Rockies, and Steven Matz, so far in the early proceedings of this season, really has been a beast on the mound. We'll see if it continues. Antonio Senzatella is set to come out for Colorado to face 4, 5, 6 of the Mets in Marisnick, Alonso, and Cano. Jake Marisnick is set before this game. He had played in 10 games, 7 of 24, so he's batting .291. 4 homers and 24 at-bats. He struck out 11 times. Senzatella with the pitch. 1-1-2 flash. Decider Die says yes, and he goes swinging for the fences. Strikeout. Peter Alonso now up. He's coming out of his schneid. Alonso is up to a 200 batter. He's back above the Mendoza line. 14 for 70, but he's got 3 homers. He struck out 21 times. Team lead. Senzatella is set. 2-5-5. Star pitcher, no. Home run king. It's a long fly ball. This one is back. It is going, gone. Tapia watches it sail over his head. 4th extra base hit in as many games for Peter Alonso. I would definitely say the schneid is behind him for right now. The last 4 games, he's got a homer, 2 homers, a double, and a triple. And that is a tie ball game for the Mets. Peter Alonso steps up when it was needed. Robinson Cano now comes to the plate. 1 out, bases clear, run plated by the Mets. Cano so far this year is a .371 batter before this game. Team leading tied. 4 Mets have this, 5 home runs. Let's see, Senzatella would like to get out of this inning quickly. 1-4-5. Struggler, no. Hard ground ball hit to first base right at Fuentes. He went deep for it, gets it to Senzatella covering on the play, so that's going to be out number 2. Michael Conforto now at the plate. Senzatella with the pitch. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no good. I know that's a strikeout. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for Senzatella. 1 run scored in the bottom of the 4th. Tie ball game. 3-3. Mets and Rockies, we go to the top of the 5th. Another 3 outs. The game will be official. Steven Matz on the hill. Top of the order, 3rd time around for the Rockies. He'll face Story Arenado and Blackman. Baseball Right Now chart 2-5. Hot batter. Got a hit his last time up. Rips a pitch into right field. Drops in front of Conforto for a base hit. Nolan Arenado now at the plate. Steven Matz is set. And Trevor Story he gets the jump. He's off for second base. 5 may not be good enough. 1 through 4. Here is the throw in from Nito, and he's got it. Alrighty, so 2-4. Caught stealing. Trying to make something happen, Trevor Story was. Nolan Arenado, here we go. The pitch from Steven Matz. 1-2-2. Workman pitcher. Decider die says, yep, single into center. Drops in front of Marisnik. So Arenado is on base. 1 out, 1 on. Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate. Charlie Blackmon has struck out and hit a solo shot in the first. 1-2-5. Struggler pitcher. No. Patient batter. Nope. That's going to be not a whiffer. Hard ground ball hit to third base. That's going to be fielded cleanly over there by Eduardo Nunez. Fires it over to Robinson Cano, who makes the turn on to Alonso, and that's a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. For those of you scoring at home, and if you're not scoring at home, you should be. Alrighty. Game's official after 4.5. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Senzatella is coming out to face bottom of the Mets order. Yeah, up here. Tomas Nido. Perhaps Steven Matz. Back to the top for Ahmed Rosario. Let's see how Nito's at bat goes. 2-4-5. He is not a hero. Pops it up in the center of the infield. Ryan McMahon gets underneath it, calls everybody off, and makes easy work of the pop-up. That's 1 away, and Matz is indeed going to come in and bat. Player experience on this one. 5-6. Icon pitcher. No, Senzatella is a prospect. Infield drama for Steven Matz at bat. Ground ball hits sharply to second base, who is not iron. Routine bouncer. He fields it. McMahon gets it over to Fuentes for out number 2. And that's going to bring up Ahmed Rosario. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Senzatella. Here's the pitch. 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded? No. Champion batter? Nope. That's going to be hard ground ball hits the second base. Fielded by Ryan McMahon. Flips it over to Fuentes for out number 3. And after 5 innings, this game is tied at 3 like a new pair of shoes on a rainy day. Steven Matz will come out to work the 6th. So it seems Rojas got an eye on him. He started rough. He seems to have settled down, but getting long in the tooth as far as into this game. Desmond is set. The pitch, 1-2-5. He's not struggling. The batter is not patient, and he is a whiffer. Strike 3. Number 6 for Matz. Next up, Josh Fuentes, first baseman, and Raimel Tapia is on deck. Matz facing Fuentes. 1-1-6. Fresh. That's another one. Number 7 for Matz, and he's coming alive here in the middle innings. Struck out the side in the 4th, and he's got 2 here in the 6th. Raimel Tapia at the plate. Matz 1-5-6. Whiffer. Decider die says he is. Strikes out the side in the 6th. 8 strikeouts for Matz. He is beast. He has retired the last 13 Rocky. Nope. Sorry, 2 singles there. Not the last 13 in a row. Oh well. I misspoke. Lo siento mucho. Senzatella comes out. Very short leash for the top for the heart of the order. Righty-righty matchup. He's going to face Nunez. 5-5-6. Ace pitcher, no. Sad sack batter, no. That's going to be a double to right. And J.D. Davis. That may be it for Senzatella. I do believe. So Senzatella went 5 innings. He's given up 3 earned runs thus far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Not too shabby. He struck out 5 and has allowed 2 homers. Put that over here real quick. And issued no free passes. So let's see who is going to come in. Let's do that. Yeah, Senzatella is coming out. So we will flip him underneath the starters. We're going to see, facing the righty, we're looking for a lefty reliever. I'm thinking if we've got one. I never went to see who could do what here. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. They're all... Who had what yesterday? Innings pitched. Sorry, making decisions. Oberg is out. Oberg and McGee are out for this game. All right. Really want to step on this one, so I think we're going to work... Oh, man, I don't want to bring him in. Yuck. Rockies aren't really rich in pitching. Okay, Jairo Diaz is coming in. Facing J.D. Davis, runner in scoring position. Diaz is set. Here comes the pitch. Top of the 6th, tie ball game. 2, 3, 6. Pitcher batting no and works a walk. J.D. Davis on base. Now Jake Marisnick. He has struck out, grounded to short. Facing Diaz. Here comes the pitch. 4, 4, 6. Star pitcher no. Satsack utility. He is called third strike on Marisnick. That's what Colorado kind of needed right there. A ground ball will now get them out of the inning. Peter Alonso to the plate. He is grounded to second and homered. Jairo Diaz with the pitch. 1, 2, 3. Both flash and fresh. Strikeout. Gets Alonso swinging. Robinson Cano comes out with 2 outs. As long as they can keep the ball on the ground or high in the air and not long. Here's the pitch, 5, 6, 6. That's not going to be good. Wild, no. Good eye, no. Oh, that's a strikeout. So Diaz gets 3 strikeouts here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 runners on with no outs, and the Mets cannot convert. Alrighty, we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. I think we're going to see a relief pitcher for Matt. That's near the bottom of the order. Let him do the 7th. Matz is going to stand. He'll face McMahon, Butera, and Senzatella, and so far he struck out those 3 back in the 4th inning. So let's see if he can duplicate at least part of the process. Ryan McMahon is set. Baseball right now reading red and blue. 4, 6. Hot pitcher. Matz's last at bat was a strikeout. That's called third strike on McMahon. His 9th. And Matz is coming alive, settling into his groove, facing Drew Butera. That's a 1-1-2 flash. That's strikeout number 10. 5 in a row for Steven Matz, and he is just come on the scene this year. Facing Jairo Diaz, and we're going to see a pinch hitter for Diaz. Versus the lefty. How about all the lefties are on the bench? Let's get Garrett Hampson to come in and bat. So Diaz is going to be replaced. Okay, Garrett Hampson is set. 2 outs. And Matz is on a strikeout tear. 9 of the last 13 Rockies batters have been struck out. 1-4-6. Flash, yes. Make that 10 out of the last 14. 11 strikeouts for Matz. Gets out of the 7th, retiring the bottom of the order the 2nd time in a row going through. He gave up a line drive, a walk, and a sacrifice hit in the second inning. Struck out 7, 8, 9 in the fourth. Struck out 7, 8, 9 in the seventh. He is on a tear. Oh, you got to keep going. You can't take him out for that reason alone. There's got to be a very major reason why we're taking him out. Matz is going to pitch the 8th unless something very serious happens here. Like really needing a bat to get guys on second and third in. Let's see what happens. Relief pitcher. I digress. During the 7th inning stretch, relief pitcher for the Rockies. And who do we have coming up? We have Conforto. Oh, they're right here. Conforto's a lefty. Nito's a righty. And then whoever. I think we're looking for the lefty. Do we have a lefty pitcher? James Pazos is going to come in again for Jairo Diaz. So Diaz went an inning. Yeah, only 3 earned runs there. No earned runs, no hits, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. Not too shabby. And Pazos is going to come out for the bottom of the 7th to face Michael Conforto. Pull it back down a wee little. Okay, here we go. Conforto is set. Pazos with the pitch. 2-4-4. Ace pitcher, no. Champion batter, no. And he is not a whiffer. Hard ground ball hit to short. Trevor Story fields the routine. 1 hopper. Fires it over to Fuentes for out number 1. Tomas Nido. Backup catcher, 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. And that's going to be a strikeout of Nido. And Steven Matz is going to come in to bat. Tie ball game. They want him on the hill in the 8th. Matz. Here's the pitch from Pazos. 2, 5, 6. Pitcher struggling, no. Champion or patient, Matz is not. And that is infield drama for Steven Matz. 1-3 ground ball hit to third base. Colorado Arenado is not iron. He is gold. Flips it over to Fuentes. Out number 3. And we are tied at 3 after 7. And we're going to see Matz work into the 8th inning. Right-handed starter is going to face, we do have action up in the bullpen, but he is going to face, at the very least, probably Trevor Story and Nolan Arenado. And we'll see where the lefties take us. All right, here we go. Top of the 8th, 3-3. Rockies at the plate. Trevor Story set to go. 2, 4, 5. The dumb hero batter. Decider die says yes. Single and a left. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Leave Matz in to face him. First hit that he's given up in 8 batters. 2-5-6 for Arenado's at bat. Struggler, no. Champion or patient, no. Infield drama. Led with a 2. That'll be a fielder's choice. Nope. 1-3 won't be. Third baseman is not iron. Yep. That would be Eduardo Nunez. Decider die says no, he is not. A routine ground up fielded cleanly by Nunez, fires it to Cano, who makes the turn after forcing Story onto first to Alonso to get Arenado. Another 5-4-3 double play. All started by Mr. Nunez over at third. Charlie Blackmon comes up to the plate. 2 outs. Righty, lefty, and we might see a relief pitcher right here. 1 swing is all it takes. So Matz is going to come out. We are going to call upon... Oh, and then these guys, because I never reset them. Who gets the pitch? Dee-dom. All 3 of them do. You guys are up. And you guys are up. They got their whole bullpen to choose from. Justin Wilson is going to come in and face Charlie Blackmon. Everybody pitched very sparingly yesterday. Let's see. Wilson is going to come in. Let's get the at-bat, and then we'll do the paperwork. Here we go. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. 3-3 ball game. The pitch by Wilson. 1-5-6. He is not a whiffer. Outfield Dorama by Charlie Blackmon. It's a fly ball. Hit to foul ball. Roll 'em all. Hit to 1-5 left field, and he is not gold. Laces a single into left to extend the inning. So Blackmon gets one to drop in front of Davis. 2 outs, runner on. Ian Desmond comes to the plate now. Is Wilson going to face him? And we have coming up, we have righty, lefty, lefty, righty. That's going to be it for Wilson. He came in for one purpose, and he failed. 0.0 plus 1. He went 7 2/3. Yeah, let's take Wilson on out, because that's the only reason I brought him into the game. How about Bob Gazelman? Let's bring him in. Robert Gazelman. He's going to face Ian Desmond here. Top of the 8th. 1 on, 2 outs. Gazelman, 1-3-6. Ace pitcher, no. Whiffer or cold decider die says yes, that's a strikeout. So Gazelman gets the job done. Gets the Mets to the bottom of the inning. No runs scored. And let us see what we have as far as stuff to write down. Senzatella didn't bat, did he? No. Who batted? Hampson did. Ah, okay, so we're going to have someone else coming up. I just saw a line that I never drew. Okay. So yeah, Matz. Well, let's see. Easily a hit given up by Wilson. Matz. 1, 2, 3 earned runs. That's your triple check. 1, 2, 3 earned runs. He did issue a homer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 base hits. He struck out 11. Yeah, baby. 1 walk. And that's it. 1 walk. Steven Matz with a great start. Hopefully the bullpen can bring this home. Pazos facing the top of the order. Lefty, righty, lefty, righty. We're going to see a relief pitcher come in for Pazos. Bottom of the 8th. We're going to see Wade Davis come into it. So Pazos went an inning, struck out 1, did his job. Ahmed Rosario leading off so far in this game. He has struck out, flown to center, grounded to second, tied at 3, bottom of the 8th. Here comes the pitch from Wade Davis. 3-6-6, pinch hitter, no. Fly ball to center field. Ian Desmond gets underneath it, makes the catch. That's out number 1. Eduardo Nunez at the plate. Mets would like to get a run across. 1-3-3, slugger. Yep, it's a long fly ball to center field, headed for the Big Apple. Eduardo Nunez, Desmond watches a sail over his head. Dink. Home run. Mets take the lead in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out. Well, they got their run. They got their wish. J.D. Davis facing Wade Davis. It's Davis v. Davis here. 1 run across, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Righty-righty. Davis is going to stay in the game for the moment. 3-4-4. Is the pitcher a prospect? No. Patient batter? Nope. Pops it up in the center of the infield. Ryan McMahon gets underneath it, makes out number 2. Up, new pitcher, by the way, right there. Jake Marisnick now at the plate. Righty-righty matchup. They like it. Davis is going to stay in the game and face him. 1, 5, 6, whiffer, batter. Yep, that's a strikeout. And the Rockies get out of the inning, but the Mets do play to run. It is 4-3. We go to the top of the ninth, and this is going to be, for the moment, the Rockies' final chance. And the Mets are going to bring in a pitcher to close this out. Probably Betances would be my guess. Gazelman, 1/3 strikeout, did his job. Let's see. We've got righty, lefty, and lefty, righty. Righty, lefty, lefty, righty. Do we have anything to choose from, really? Probably not. No lefties in the bullpen. So, yeah, Dellin Betances is going to come out and pitch the ninth. Alrighty, and he will face Josh Fuentes. He is a righty. Are we going to flop the lineups back in? I think we are. Daniel Murphy is going to pinch hit for Fuentes. They're bringing him back in. Da-dee-da-dee-da. So 5-2. Murphy. Daniel Murphy. Danny Murphy is back in it. Facing Dellin Betances. Righty-lefty matchup. Betances. Here we go. Top of the ninth. 4-3 Mets. 4, 5, 6. Patient batter. No. Fly ball to center field. Jake Marisnick gets underneath it. Makes the catch. And that will be out number 1. Okay. Raimel Tapia. Yeah, this is kind of it. Homer King, Hero Eager. We're going to see Sam Hilliard come in and pinch hit for Tapia. Six, 2. Hilliard bringing the lefties into the game. Dellin Betances facing Sam Hilliard. Rockies trying to maneuver their way to a run. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here comes the pitch. 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Patient batter, no. And he's a whiffer. That is strike 3. Strikeout for Betances. And the Rockies are 1 out away. Second baseman Ryan McMahon. Do they have somebody that they just want there more? They do not have anybody to replace him at second with. So McMahon is going to bat. He's a lefty anyway. Leave him in there. Okay. Ryan McMahon now. Dellin Betances looks in, gets the signs from Tomas Nido, his catcher. McMahon sets in. Here's the pitch. 1, 2, 2. Workman, pitcher, no. Champ or whiffer, he is. That's a Chubler down the third base line. Charging in is Eduardo Nunez. Fires it over to Peter Alonso. Out number 3. And that's the ball game right there. Your Mets win by a score of 4-3. Nice drama in the late innings here. Fan-daggone-tastic. Let's clean this up real quick, and then we will do our statistics. One final word from our sponsor. Bic Blue Roller Ink Pen Cap. Bic Blue Roller Ink Pen Cap. Get that earwax every time. That's right. We men, hey, we're gross. We're owning it. Da-de-da-de-da-de-da. Man, that was a good finish to the game. I don't care, won or lost. That was a good finish to the game. I'm pleased with that. I really am. Alrighty, so you go there. You go there. You go there. Out of the way. And let us get ready to do some stats. So that is 14-5 for the Mets. They're off to one heck of a jump. I think a lot of people were thinking the Mets were going to be third, maybe even fourth in the East this year. We may not have come up against too many good teams yet. So, I mean, that could be indicative of play. We shall see. So far, they actually lost 2 to the Braves. They lost 1 to the Phillies. They lost 1 to the Nationals. They lost 1 in this series to Colorado. They swept San Francisco. They did sweep on Atlanta earlier. We'll just have to see how the season progresses. Then if these guys ever come back, we'll compare notes. All right, let's do some stats here real quick and get done with this right here. Your final score, New York Mets 4, Colorado Rockies 3. No errors, cleanly fielded ball game. Now let's put the finishing touches on the pitching. Betances, 1 inning in relief. He gets the save. Matz with the win. Couple of holds. He struck 1 out, and that's all he did. The other 2, fly ball and ground ball. And Wade Davis got tagged 1 time. 1 inning. He got tagged with the loss. He gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 strikeout. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Homer, that is a bummer. Come in and have 1 slip up and watch Eduardo Nunez send that sucker into the Big Apple. All right, so let's get our batters. First, we will do the Rockies. Trevor Story is 3 for 4 with a run, a ribby, a double, caught stealing. Nolan Arenado 2 for 4 with a ribby. Charlie Blackmon 2 for 4, run, ribby, homer, strikeout. One for 4, Desmond struck out twice. Fuentes 1 for 4, struck out twice. Steven Matz, beast. I know I'm going to need it, so let me just go ahead and plug this in real quick. I get the sucker charging back up. Raimel Tapia, 0 for 4, struck out twice. And 0 for 4, Ryan McMahon, struck out twice. 0 for 2, Drew Batera, scored a run, struck out twice with a walk. Senzatella, oh shoot, I did this wrong. Daggone it. Alright, I never make mistakes. Because I've got 2 batters in those rows. Alright, let's redo that. Fuentes, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And the others, 0 for 1. That's the Star Guys. So Murphy 0 for 1. Down here we have Tapia 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And we have the Star Guys 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that would be Hilliard. Okay, now we can go to the pitcher. We have Senzatella. He's 0 for 1. Sacrifice hit, strikeout. And then Hampson, the Star Guys, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 0 for 1 strikeout. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is correct. Okay, total hits for the Rockies. 8, 9. 9 hits. Alrighty. And there's your Rockies, if you want to look at that real quick to see how that went. And now let us go down to our victorious Mets. We have Ahmed Rosario 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Eduardo Nunez 3 for 4. 2 runs, 3 ribbies, a double, 2 homers, Glad we decided to give McNeil a break. That's fantastic. He struck out. J.D. Davis 0 for 3. K and a walk. Jake Marisnik 0 for 4. Struck out 3 times. He's either over the fence or over the ball. Peter Alonso 1 of 3. He's definitely come out of the schneid. It's good to see that. It really is. Solo shot with a strikeout. Cano 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Conforto 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Tomas Nido 1 for 3, his first base hit of the year. Scored a run and a strikeout. And Steven Matz, all 3 at-bats, plate appearances, so that is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice hit. Total hits for the Mets, 3, 4, 5, only 6 hits. So there's your final score, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Mets improved to 13-6. They had 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. The Rockies 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Your final score 4-3 here at Citi Field in New York, New York on May 16th, 2020. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow the D-backs are coming to Citi Field, so we'll see how that goes. And guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Enjoy yourselves. This is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and keep on rolling. Here